I'm a bad mood, gotta keep it tight. Hold my baby squid, keep him out of sight. Talking about my life, government, stay away. If you drive, I'ma do it my own way. Squid in the ocean, swimming all alone. Ain't nobody telling me where to go. Living free, gotta stay true to myself. No need for interference from anyone else. Squid pro quo, that's the way to be. Living on my terms, setting myself free. Mama to my baby, protecting with my no government intrusion. I control my life.
Hey guys, it's Squid. Welcome back to the channel. We are a couple hours earlier than I thought we were going to be today, considering this is actually live. Thanks, Flash Fan, for sending me the link. As always, you the man. Hey Linda, how are you? Flash Fan, you know how it's going. Wishful One, good to see you. Gail, Roy, and Tammy, as always, y'all are awesome. I love y'all. Can I tell you how much I love y'all? I'm disheveled. I just got done with a workout on this thing. I wanted to cry. I haven't worked out as hard as I used to, and my brain and my body are not on the same page. And my brain is basically telling my legs that you should be in pain 24/7, and my myalgia is acting up. Imagine if your shoes don't fit. Hold on. Imagine if your shoes don't fit. I'm waiting for her to push her lunch off the table. But that feeling of like your shoes not fitting goes all the way up to your back. It's not fun. So this case, while we are waiting for, hold on, somebody's on the table and she's not supposed. Thank you for your patience. Yeah. And enters co-host Baby Squid. I'm either waiting for her to push off her lunch off the table. She wanted a bag of snacks that were on the other side of the table. This is Shawn Stines. He is the former Letcher County, Kentucky judge that is accused of unaliving a circuit court judge. After they had a lunch earlier in that day, and the judge looked at him and said, "You think we need to talk in private?" So there is something going on. He unalived the judge on camera in his office in the courthouse. So yes, I have a table crawler. Yeah, she's a good one. So sorry, I always keep a packet just in case she doesn't want what she has. Because we're in that phrase of, no, sorry, it was the Letcher County Sheriff. The county sheriff in a rural county in Kentucky. And they had lunch earlier in the day, and he was overheard saying something about, do we need to talk in private? Well, that private meeting turned into a deletion. Yes, there's no question that he did it. The question is why? And yeah, apparently, and this is yet to be confirmed, this is the new information. The judge was in contact with the sheriff's daughter, who I believe was 18 at the time. I'm going to turn on the camera, get rid of that. Yeah. So yes, this is and he resigned as being sheriff that same month. This happened in September. He had his initial appearance, and this is his arraignment, where the grand jury came back and decided to indict him. So this is only the second time we've seen him. This is a relatively new case, but there's no question that he did it. Yeah. No, I don't think he'll say self-defense. I think the only way that's going to be self-defense is in the defense of others. But they apparently are, before this, were good friends. So I've heard. I do have an article that I posted in the Discord. It's just and as the gavel drops does have all of these documents. So here is the link for As the Gavel Drops Discord. Hey Tim. Hey Musey. And I'm sorry, the audio sucks. It's boosted as much as it can be.
Sure, and also the Honorable Gene Cox as well. All right, how are you?
Now, Commonwealth is represented this morning by Ms.
Jackie Stillion.
And your co-counsel in this case
Is Miss Randy Dowd.
signed from the Attorney General's office.
That is correct.
And that's Ramsey Dowd, and she is in trial also.
She is a losing green. Yes.
We are here this morning for arraignment purposes. All right, counsel. Have you had the opportunity to review?
Flash fan, I just think this sucks.
Your Honor, we've taken a look at the indictment. We got an electronic copy of it on Friday.
Do you desire to waive any of the,
We'll waive a formal reading and enter a not guilty plea at this time, Judge.
and you're satisfied that Mr. Stines is aware of his rights?
Yes,
and
Your
the
Honor.
nature and substance of his murder?
Absolutely, Your Honor. Yes. Judge, I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt the court. We filed a notice to preserve all evidence, and I have no doubt that Mr. Steele, will do that. We filed that down in district, so I just want to renew that. I will file a written notice as well, Your Honor. And I would just ask the court to go ahead and enter a discussion.
No objection to preservation.
And in terms of the discovery order, I understand that it is your intention to deliver discovery. Defense counsel.
That is correct, Your Honor. Ms. Dowd actually has that. We didn't know when the race would be. We can option if we get it.
Fantastic.
All right. No entry of plea.
Yes, Your Honor.
And in this case, no bond.
Yes, Your
After significant consideration, given the implications of Marcy's law, safety concerns, security concerns, facts that fact charges, together with provisions of Rule 4, 02, paragraph 4, the defendant shall not give this
I believe that my understanding was that the court simply doesn't want to pick up bonds at this time, but we can still file an adversarial bond.
I will ask that everyone be seated and remain seated until the defendant is sworn out.
Yeah, this audio is worse than most.
Yes, you.
Well, that was anticlimactic. I'm gonna mute this right now while because it is bad. The feedback is awful. That's that freaking white noise. Ugh. Oh, he put a freedom seed in him on camera. And I covered this in another video when his first appearance was. We actually watched the video. Yeah, he pew-pewed him. I don't know, they're all talking. We'll see what they're talking about because they got that white noise going, and usually Law and Crime or Court TV mutes that part, but they didn't. So, yeah, you can hear the white noise, and it's there are, and I have an article that I'll bring up, but there are reports that the judge was in contact with the sheriff's daughter. Very rural county. Everybody knows everybody. They were friends.
All rise.
And I think that is it. So basically, first degree murder. And that was very anticlimactic. All his attorneys are up there. He knows people. It's just very interesting the way that this is going to go. Yeah, there's another case that he's involved with. There was something about one of his deputies. Yeah, that's the rumor, but it remains to be seen, and I am not one to discuss it because I don't know and I don't have facts. All I have is rumors, and not even articles written mention that. They just before he unalived him, there are, and I will mute this to see if there's more. However, there is an article that I posted in the Discord that talks about this one. I'm not really sure what they're going for. So I'm not really sure. It's we haven't gotten much information. I do know that the grand jury had 60 days to indict, and 60 days from October 1st, y'all can do the math, was coming up soon. So I'm not really sure what the state is going for. I planned the live for 3:00. That way, if a video was released, but apparently they were doing it live, and So I figured, let's just hop on. Let's share this tab. I will keep an eye on this if anything changes, because now Law and Crime's feed is frozen. Kentucky judge shooting case referred to grand jury, what it means and what's next. This was written back in October. This is the video. The very end of the video. It will play again. And if it does, I will show it, but I'm not going to give sound because it's rural Kentucky. When I lived in Kentucky, I didn't live in, I lived in semi-rural Kentucky. I lived north of Lexington. So it wasn't completely rural, but it was close. So it's just one of those like situations where it's not good. So former Letcher County Sheriff Shawn Stines, who's accused of unaliving District Judge Kevin Mullins inside his private chambers September 19th, appeared in court twice, pleaded not guilty to murder, and resigned to elected office. So he pled not guilty, but it's like, I don't even want to get, it's a little different now that I'm monetized with like even the news being able to strike my channel, and I don't want to, So Law and Crime feed is done. So they're not taking up the issue of bond today, which I thought they might do, because Kentucky's like one of them states that likes to, do it all at once, get it all out of the way. Yeah, I'm very curious as to what they are going to go with. I'm not really sure. And hey, Kinley, I'm not really sure what they're going to do. You plead not guilty, but it's on camera. And there's no doubt that it's on camera. So it's not in the county that he was the sheriff. It's in a different county. It's in Morgan County. I'm not sure the relation of the two counties, how close they are to each other. However, it's going to be an interesting one, because it's because he pled not guilty. It's not like he's pleading guilty temporary insanity, guilty this. He literally pled not guilty. I don't know how you can do that when it's on camera. Yeah. And that's the other thing too. If that is true, there's just if that is true, I don't blame him. He might be, but don't you have to plead guilty due to insanity? Pleading not guilty. And that's the thing. We have to look up the statute in Kentucky. And this right here, this paragraph is what needs to be elaborated on with facts. Right now, all I've heard is rumors, but I've never seen any facts. According to Kentucky State Police Detective Clayton Stamper's testimony, the full video captures Stein using his own phone to make multiple calls, then using the judge's phone to make a call. Stines can then be seen firing multiple times at Mullins while he tried to hide behind his desk. Thanks, Kinley. Stines' attempted phone calls were to his daughter. The video shown at the hearing did not include audio. The phones have been sent to forensic teams for examination. Stamper said through Stines, though Stines' daughter's phone has not been examined, the daughter has been interviewed by authorities. Stines and Mullins, along with multiple other people, went to lunch earlier in the day. A witness allegedly heard Mullins ask Stines if they needed to meet privately, though context of the request was unclear. it's very, and there's also, here's the kicker. There's also been articles written about whether he's actually going to if he's going to get a pension as a sheriff. So I'm not sure how I feel about that. I'm not sure how I feel any of this, and this is why I found it such a fascinating case. And Gail, I know you can change your plea, but like, yes, the state is being very tight-lipped about this, which makes me think that there's some shenanigans behind the scenes, and some shit was going down that the state of Kentucky does not want the world to know. But I believe his daughter was 16. So if the rumors are true and the judge graped his daughter, which is just hearsay because I haven't seen any facts. Yeah. This is what makes this case so fascinating. So it's just, his lawyers know they have video proof, and he's absolutely did. They have a plan of some kind in the works. And I know it's just speculation on my part as to what it is. But yes, most do. Most do. However, there's been questions whether his will. It's YouTube unsubscribed to YouTube's. So, okay, speaking of being unsubscribed and things being weird with YouTube. So tonight I have my Make America Healthy Again stream where I'm going over some research about artificial dyes and what's in our food. I know Megan's got taken down for medical misinformation. So there's two things I'm testing. One, if bringing out like stuff from my own kitchen and showing the crap that's in our food and showing the research with peer-reviewed articles, and then showing a little bit of the video, if that gets my stream taken down, or if they really hate Megan and they just took her stream down because it's Megan and they hate Megan. So I'm kind of doing a little experiment here. So we will yeah, that's where I'm like, if I take things from my own kitchen, they can't call it misinformation because I'm literally using stuff that's in my own kitchen and I have like on hand, you know? Like, I know these aren't great for her, but like I buy the organic ones. Is it great? No, but is it in a pinch when she won't eat anything else? Yes. So that will be tonight, 8:15, 8:30. I scheduled it for I think 8:30, but if that one actually goes to bed at a reasonable time, it'll be 8:15. It's kind of 8:30 or whenever she slow rolls. Oh, yeah, and this is kind of why I'm trying to do it a little bit different. I looked at them. The GA1 is going to be tomorrow at noon. So the GA1 is going to be tomorrow at noon. I am researching glutaric acidemia type 1. And I am doing a stream based solely on research, other people's stories. I was thinking about it. I don't know how to stream on Rumble quite yet. I'm still working, but I'm trying to, instead of just playing that video, because I have a feeling that video has a lot to do with it. I have a feeling that video has a lot to do with it, but I'm going to try to see if using actual peer-reviewed, like, here, let me share my screen. like this. So this is an actual peer-reviewed, published in the Food Research International, Volume 169, July of 2023. This is not a hearsay. This is, you know what I mean? Like, this is just PubMed. This is from a government website. So if they want to talk to me about medical misinformation when I'm using a peer-reviewed journal article from the NIH. So I'm trying to take a different approach to see if mine gets taken down. If mine gets taken down, I know that there's some YouTube shenanigans afoot. However, I'm using literally a Jen, I hope you feel better. Now I'm just going to try to find a ride to urgent care for workup. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Oh, I can't. Yeah. And I was telling Flash Fan that I was having a rough day, but breathing is not my my roughness today. But breathing is very important. So try to get treatment. Good luck. If you need anything, message me. They are striking stuff as medical misinformation. And I want to say that this has a lot to do with they don't like the incoming administration. The incoming administration will cost the large companies a lot of money. Yes, it's going against the narrative that certain people want pushed. Yeah. And the funny thing is, and we'll talk about this more tonight, but it's not like these companies aren't already doing this. Like, they can take out the stuff easily without having to completely do all new production lines because they already have been. It's what they sell in Canada, it's what they sell in Europe. It's just their own country that they're trying to. But I am also going to do, I might do it as a short, make my own honey mustard and see how the little likes it, because honey mustard will be one of the things that I show you tonight, because I even tried to go with like the family owned version. The one I have in my fridge is great value. It's Walmart's because if they all had the same ingredients in it, I was going to go with the cheapest one. I was originally thinking buying the family run one of the few companies that is still family owned, that they would use more quality ingredients. Not the case. So I might post a short video of me making honey mustard from scratch. Because surprisingly enough, Great Value Dijon mustard just has mustard in it and vinegar. So it's, yeah. Oh, I do. Like, but you would think buying it in the store, the family owned one, the one that's like $2 more expensive, would actually have better shit in it, and it doesn't. So I am going to, but if you buy a bottle of honey mustard and you just buy a bottle of regular mustard, the regular mustard just has mustard seed and like vinegar or whatever in it. I don't, yeah. It's not that honey mustard's not healthy. Honey mustard has yellow number 5 in it. And every honey mustard that's on the shelves at Walmart has yellow number 5 in it. I could not find one company on Walmart shelf in my Walmart that did not have yellow number 5. So I Pinterest a couple recipes for honey mustard, because honey mustard in our house, I swear gets eaten faster than like water gets drank. If I put honey mustard on anything, the little will eat it. And since I am trying not to give her artificial crap, my thing is I want to feed her real food. And even if it's not the greatest, healthiest food, like ice cream. Why does vanilla ice cream need high fructose corn syrup in it? In addition to sugar. So when I buy ice cream, I buy the natural vanilla because it might be shitty food and it might not be healthy, but at least it's real. Real cream, real sugar, real milk, real vanilla. So it's kind of one of those like, even if I eat shitty food, I'm going to eat real shitty food instead of synthetic shitty food. Yeah, I either buy local honey because we have bee farms around here a lot that are like in every like locally owned store, there's locally owned honey. Even stores that like we have a store that sells cooking supplies. It has local honey in it. Yeah. And it's kind of one of those things of like we just need to get used to going to the grocery store twice a week to get fresh stuff or once a week or get stuff that we can put in our freezer. So I either get my honey locally or when I do buy it, I buy it organic from Thrive. So Thrive does not sponsor me at all. But if you've ever been to Thrive, this is where I get all of my stuff online from. When I do buy stuff online, this is where I get it from. So instead of going to Walmart or Food Lion or whatever, getting it close, or it's expensive, it's cheaper when I get it online here. But like I like it because it does seem expensive off the cuff, but if you're actually getting it, like, oh. And Duncan, Idaho, thanks for the 5 gifted Squid Pro Quo memberships. And King Bob, thank you for the 1 gifted from earlier. So those went to Nikki Lynn, Sandra Marinick, Tess Campbell, Kimberly Rhea, and Maddie W. Yes, real vanilla always. Real vanilla. Yeah, that vanillin. If you see vanillin, that's where you don't want to, yeah. Really, Flash fan, you should know the answer to this. At the end of the day, ice cream is not healthy. But if you're going to eat it, at least know what you're eating is real ingredients and not synthetic ingredients. For example, if you compare homemade vanilla and natural vanilla of one company, the natural vanilla has like 4 ingredients. The homemade vanilla has like 10. And honestly, the real vanilla or like the natural vanilla tastes better to me. Like there's a color difference. Well, hold on, Flash fan. I will show you. I will be right back. We will do this real quick right here because I have both in the freezer because when I go shopping, I look at the ingredients list. When Mr. Squid goes shopping, he does not. It's just, you know. Alrighty. So, Bluebell. Homemade vanilla. I love Bluebell ice cream. It's the best. So, ingredients: milk, cream, sugar, skim milk, high fructose corn syrup, natural and artificial vanilla flavor, cellulose gum, vegetable gums, salt, and annatto color. Okay. Bluebell, natural vanilla ice cream, same price, same size, same everything. Let's find ingredients. Milk, cream, sugar, skim milk, natural vanilla flavor, natural vanilla bean, and natural vegetable gums. I know that those aren't great either, but the natural vegetable gums, those can be, just because they're natural doesn't mean they're great. But like milk, cream, sugar, skim milk, natural vanilla flavor, and vanilla beans. Versus high fructose corn syrup. And actually, if you look at the ingredients, this has less sodium in it and less sugar. So it's weird. Yeah, I can't even imagine. That's when I would try to make my own. But gluten-free cooking is hard because, yeah, this is a Southern brand. Just like in Wisconsin, Kemp's is a big one because it's local. Yeah. Yeah. That's the thing too. But they're literally same size, same serving size, same containers, different ingredients. So I'm going to go put these back in the freezer before they melt on me. And quite frankly, I eat way more ice cream than I should. That's why you get this, you know. Oh, and Duncan, Idaho, thank you for 10 more gifted TED Squid Pro Quo memberships. Oh, you are amazing. And those went to Crafts with Nightingale, Max Lab, Alita Lee, Sergeant Mitch, Josie, Thursday Angel, and Don McKean. Awesome. Duncan, you're the best. I haven't seen you in a while either. How are you, my friend? I have we have a Ninja Creamy. And even the chocolate sauce I get is the Hershey's like natural. It's the Simply 5. It's not good for you either, but it's better for you. I was feeling impulsive and there were grays in chat. Like, yes, turn the chat green. And I promise I will be doing more members only stuff. I get I've been feeling crappy lately, and it's we're getting there. And thank you to all 63 people who are watching. Y'all are awesome. So that's a little preview of tonight. If Thrive Market does ever want to sponsor me, I actually have to so I'm going to stop sharing this for a second and I'm going to log in because I actually have to do my my box. So no, I don't. Yeah. You know, oh, look at that. Let's see, make sure I'm not doxing myself before I So I have to either choose my box but like these Unreal chocolate gems. So if I want non-GMO, colors from natural sources. So when I want M&Ms, I use these instead. Let's see if they actually show the ingredients list. Nope. Come on. But they have all kinds. They're a little bit more expensive, but I buy them on here so that if you buy them in the store, they're way more expensive. But they don't have high fructose corn syrup in them. There we go. It has milk chocolate, organic milk chocolate, organic cane sugar, that gum acacia is not great, but colored with turmeric, beet juice, spirulina extract, beet radish juice, organic tapioca syrup, and carnauba wax. If you're going to eat something that's not good for you, at least make it real ingredients is my whole thing. That would be courtesy of Duncan, Idaho. But King Bob, thank you for the 1 gifted membership, and that went to Hambone. There's a competition today. You know I love you guys. Yeah, healthy ice cream. We have a Ninja Creamy, and I sometimes make protein ice cream or frozen yogurt. But Mr. Squid likes his chocolate shakes, and instead of going to Dairy Queen and paying $5 for some crap, we use our own ice cream, organic milk, or the less sugar milk, and real chocolate syrup. So it's not healthy, but there's a point of I appreciate you, Kinley. There's a point of chemicals. Like I would rather eat real food, even though it's not healthy. It's one of those things of they're processed, so it's kind of like they're not the greatest for you. They're not awful like artificial dyes, but it's still something that's not made. It's still something that's made in the lab. And Duncan, Idaho, you are feeling generous today. Thank you for the 5 more Squid Pro Quo memberships. They went to Richard Parnell, Little Dog Chaz, Mama Lost, Rhonda, My Pretty, and Serendy Finch. Oh, y'all are awesome. It's a great day. So, the original point of the stream, Shawn Stines, first-degree murder, pled not guilty. We will see where he goes from there. It remains to be seen what is fact in this case and what is fiction. The judge is obviously not a huge fan of using a microphone, so I think court audio is always going to suck in this case. I will keep an eye out for documents and new information that comes out. If I read a document or two that has some little tidbits that I think y'all should know about, I will hop on here, schedule a stream, and we will read them together. Right now, there are rumors that they unalive or the judge raped the sheriff's daughter. But there's a competition. King Bob, thank you for the 5 Squid Pro Quo memberships. It's turning this chat green. Shellbell, Tease T, King Paco, Jillian Gale, and Todd Pittman were all gifted memberships by King Bob. I appreciate you guys so much. I'm going to hop off of here. I'm going to make sure the little actually eats something for lunch because she kind of picked at her food and didn't do anything else. And then I'm going to actually eat something because I haven't eaten yet today. And I'm going to shower because this was not kind to me today. It was not. I'm glad y'all were kind because I told the Flash fan I was on the verge of tears with this run walk today. Walking wasn't supposed to hurt like that. It's the fact that I've been sick and I haven't really trained a lot in the past few months. And now I am not happy. Like my body is not happy with it myself. And my brain is telling my body that it sucks. And it's, yeah, it's not good. Roland, it's in a lot of things. Is it toxic? I don't know. But technically it's processed. It's not like you can't go get it from a tree. Like, so I'm not actually sure how it's made. But I will see you guys tonight. Hey, Toxic Orchid. But yes, and all the documents that I've gotten in this case have been from that as the gavel drops. I did post the link earlier in the chat, and it is in the description if y'all want to join. Lots of document fairies over there dropping lots of documents and lots of cases. Some I'm covering, a lot I'm not. Go check it out. I will post it again because I didn't pin it. There we go. There is the Discord link. I appreciate you guys so much. And I will see you tonight so we can talk more about this so much fun topic of what's actually in our refrigerator. Flashman, I hope that's a good thing. Because I had one of my patients that said, you remind me of my daughter. And I said, oh, thank you. He goes, we don't talk to her. Well, okay. Like, well, okay. Then so that, can be a good thing, can be a bad thing. But yes, everyone, please hit that thumbs up button. Thank you for hopping on sooner than expected. That hearing was short, straight to the point, and the state is being tight-lipped. We will see what happens. All right. Bye, guys. Have a great night or afternoon or evening, wherever you are in this world. Love y'all. Bye.